Hi, I'm Pantazi. A while back here on YouTube, I was discussing how you should really get out into the street and the real environments and do your training. Do it on staircases, do it in elevators, out on a sidewalk, on a beach, wherever you're at, and train in real shoes, regular shoes, jeans. You'll find that the limitations that your martial art has in regular clothing as compared to the soft, comfortable dojo setting and clothing that you're wearing there unrestricted is going to be limited. And you don't want to have that limitation on you if you get into a real stressful altercation. Now, again, that link will be below for that video so you can get a little bit more idea what I was talking about there. But I have two films, and you see in a couple of them play here. One was Street Tactics, with some concerns about the gravel and on the road, the curbside, up against chain link fences, between parked cars, and using your environment a little bit more adeptly than most of us train. We just train to like haul off into a stance or tackle the person, and sometimes it just won't work, okay? And you've got to know that. Like for instance, you're wearing a pair of jeans and you go to throw that high kick. It's not going to work. It doesn't matter what style you use. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're on the ground grappling with the guy, and all of a sudden you go to throw your leg over the person, or you go into to try to maneuver yourself, and your jeans are either too tight or they're restrictive, or your pants catches on something and you can't do the move. You got to get out there and really train it, because the dojo is no training environment for reality. Anyway, back to it, and then we have another film here that is on the stairs. Okay, how to ascend or descend stairs against an attacker. Some ideas and tactical approaches. Not so much the Kyusho targets, although everything we do is of course Kyusho targeting. We didn't do any knockouts on the stairs. It would have been pretty foolhardy because nobody would have caught the person. But we have done that before, as you've seen in the forced entry film. But these films I'm going to be putting up on the Patreon channel. Now, they're already in the Platinum subscription. Everything I do will always be in the Platinum subscription. So if you're a Platinum member, don't worry about the Patreon channel. You already have this information. For people that don't, but they want a little bit more in depth, they want more Kyusho action, they want more films, or the films that we do here on YouTube, when we say that we're doing a greater detail of the film, to have access to those. Now, those are going to be on the Patreon channel, which I'll also link below, and it's just patreon.com/Kyusho, and you'll see that the films are up there, and they're each film is about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I forget how long they are, but they're decent-sized films that go through a whole gambit of different ideas. Now, the Patreon channel is only $10 a month. That's because I don't have the bandwidth, I don't have the server charges, I don't have the PayPal fees. It's just a direct fee basis acquisition. And well, it does have fees for me to pay, but they're substantially less than PayPal. So I'm offering it for those that can't afford the Platinum service, or just can't make that commitment to it. This is a quick thing that you could do monthly, and it's only $10 a month, and you can start, stop whenever you want. All right, so that gives you a little bit more flexibility, and if you find a topic like this coming Friday, there's going to be a topic on Tuite, and you're going to get the YouTube version. It's a 6-7 minute film, and you'll get a greater detail of that. There's already a great detail on the G hands that I just did, that series, on the electrical capacity of the G hands. And yes, it does have an electrical capacity, but I'm not going to go into that here. The film's already up there. You can check that out too. So there are already films there. There's going to be more added. It's just taking me a while to get things processed, so Be patient. There'll be a lot of information up there, just as much more than there is here on YouTube. So if you want, just go on over there, watch these 2 films that you saw earlier in this filming, and you can check out all the others that are going to be added. Thanks for watching.